What is going on, YouTube?
Greetings, darlings.
I'm Travis.
I'm John.
We're It's a Work.
We are.
We are.
Last time I checked.
Yes. Tonight we're going to be talking about Raw from the week of May 28th.
Which it is.
It is. It is Memorial Day edition of Raw. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to remind you guys watching that we are running a contest right now, giving away this Shawn Michaels pop figure, this signed photo of WWE Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax, who is something different now, which we'll get into later a little bit, and a signed photo of us, your favorite members and cast of It's a Work.
The only so far.
So far.
Ha! More to come on that.
Yes. But why don't we just get into it?
Yeah, let's talk wrestling.
So Raw started out tonight with a pretty nice Memorial Day tribute for fallen veterans. And we here at It's a Work would like to just send our condolences, our thoughts out to those who have lost family members fighting for our freedoms. We are super grateful for that, and today is a very special day for those individuals. We thank you for your service.
Thank you so much.
Moving on a less somber note, though, Braun Strowman came out and did some Braun Strowman things.
Yeah. Braun Strowman things, such as...
saying that people were going to get these hands, saying that he was going to win Money in the Bank, and he was going to become Mr. Monster in the Bank.
Yeah. Hashtag Monster in the Bank.
Yes, which fuck you, Michael Cole. I am not going to hashtag Monster in the Bank, but I did. I went on Twitter and hashtag Monster in the Bank. I did. Yeah, that was my fuck up. But anyway, Braun Strowman would do his thing and say all this and that, and saying that there were 7 other guys that were going to be in Money in the Bank, and he was going to fucking kill them all because he's Braun goddamn Strowman. He was going to climb that ladder, retrieve that briefcase with the contract in it, and he was going to beat Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar was going to get those hands. That's what he does.
That's a very plausible situation, Travis. However, Finn Balor came out to interrupt the monster among men.
That's quite right. He did.
And he said, "Not so fast, Mr. Strowman."
Strowman.
Yes, not so fast, Mr. Strowman. I, Finn Balor, think I am going to win Money in the Bank.
He said that. He said that there were going to be 6 competitors aside from the 2 of them, and it was going to be every man for themselves, which he's right, it is. It isn't every man for themselves match.
I think most matches typically are, unless they're like tag team matches, stuff like that.
Which there's a lot of those, so don't say most matches.
Okay.
Terrible analogy to make.
Yep.
But yes, you would be right there. This match is every man for themselves. And Braun said that, well, you fight pretty good for a little man. And Finn didn't like that.
Finn was pissed and slapped him across his big fucking face.
Yeah, his big bearded face. Gave him a good smacking. And
yeah.
Braun reacted the way you would think Braun would react, which is he went after Finn Balor.
Yeah, he grabbed him by the throat and threw him the fuck across the ring. And,
pretty far across the ring. It was nice.
He rolled out of the ring, and then
Kurt Angle came out. And Kurt Angle was like, "Hey guys, wait a minute. You can't be doing this now."
Whoa. Because that's what Kurt Angle always does when he comes
He does. After he gets through his "you sucks," which he can never seem to not do. But he came out and he was like, "This isn't going to happen because, whatever." But that's not really what he said, because it did happen, because originality counts. So they gave us the same thing that we had last week, which was Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor.
Yeah.
So points for originality.
Agreed. I mean, it was a good match last week, so I was totally cool with this.
I was a little irritated that they just decided to take the main event from last week, which was good, and put it into the opening bout for this week, because I didn't expect as much from it 2 weeks in a row. It's hard to watch 2 singles competitors like that go at it 2 weeks in a row.
Well, for me, it gets a work.
We don't do that anymore here.
Right.
We just talk wrestling here now. But I do think that the match did go off. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was a fine match. Nothing extravagant. It didn't do as much for me as it did last week. They did that cool spot where Braun fucking plowed Finn into the crowd.
Yep.
And they had some nice local enhancement talent there, I believe, to catch him, make sure he was going to be safe. Yeah, but the match was fine.
And it looked like Finn was actually going to get the victory. He did the double stomp to the back.
Yeah,
and then hit the coup de grace.
Yep.
And then went up to do a second coup de grace. And
real quick, we forgot to mention this before, Kevin Owens was on commentary for this match.
Great commentary, by the way.
Great, and he would actually get on the mic live twice, which is pretty nice as well.
Yeah.
I like hearing Kevin Owens. He had one point cheered on Braun, and then he had another point cheered on Finn. And when he did that, both of them did well. They both did better. It was weird. It wasn't like a normal heel tactic.
Yeah, because Kevin Owens encouraging you to do well makes you do well.
Maybe
Kevin Owens was here with us right now.
We'd have way more subscribers.
Yeah. Can you edit Kevin Owens into this shot telling us to do well?
No.
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 Nope,
I can't.
that's not happening.
No. But regardless to that, Kevin Owens would come down while Finn Balor was trying to go for the second coup de grace, and he would knock Finn Balor off the top rope.
He meant regardless of that.
Did I?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said regardless to that.
Okay. Well, fuck to you. I thought it was fine, the way they did it. It made Kevin look like a heel, which he is. Kevin's a heel. It makes sense. Make him look like a heel. So the match ended in a DQ. No big deal. And then they would go on, and he would attack Finn. Braun Strowman would chase him down, and Kevin Owens got away.
No, but Braun Strowman threw the fuck out of a ladder.
Yes, at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was making his way up the ramp. Kevin hit Finn with the ladder, went to hit Braun. Braun took it away. Kevin Owens bailed, and he threw it like halfway across the arena.
Yeah.
That was a long, pretty big throw for a ladder. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then Kevin Owens was shown in the backstage area trying to get his keys to his rental car.
There was a Memorial Day parade going on, and he had to get out of there.
Exactly. There were fireworks and things.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to get out of there as quickly as possible. He's trying to get his keys from the backstage valet guys, and they're like, "Oh, we need to see your ID." And he was like,
Kurt was like, "Hey, where do you think you're going?" And he's like, "Well, there's a Memorial Day parade I gotta get to." And he's like, "No, you said some dumb bullshit about Bobby Roode on commentary, so you have a match with Bobby Roode." And Kevin was like, "Well, this is stupid." Rah, rah, rah. And I was also like, "This is stupid." Rah, rah, rah.
And Kurt Angle's like, "Go get changed." Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, even though he was already wearing his ring gear, Kevin Owens.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know why he would say that to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Guitar noise. Like last time. I'm not good at it still.
Yeah.
No. So this felt like it took for goddamn ever. Because Elias sat in the ring and bullshit with the crowd for what felt like an hour. And didn't do anything. They ended up starting to cut to a commercial break, and they started announcing the IC title match between Seth and Jinder.
That was coming up
and
next.
put the graphic on while Elias is still talking in the ring. You could hear commentary.
Well, Elias said to the crowd that if you're not going to shut the fuck up, I'm going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And so he started to leave, I guess, during the commercial break.
Yeah, but he came back because he's Elias and he likes to hear himself because that's his gimmick and that's what he does. And then he'd be interrupted by Seth Rollins.
His twin brother.
Yeah, sort of. I see the resemblance, I suppose.
His big brother. Little brother. Little brother.
I don't know. Whoever's older.
His little brother, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, figure it out.
Came out and interrupted him and then threw his stool out of the ring.
Yeah, but other than that, really, nothing happened. So he left because now he had to. Because he had no stool to sit on.
Right.
And
you can't play a guitar unless you have a stool to sit on.
That's true.
Just like you can't shoot a wrestling video if you don't have a pot to piss in.
Close.
Not even close.
Wow. But yeah, so then, we had the Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal
for the Intercontinental Championship.
I was saying it.
I was going to say it.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, so we had that match. It was actually a pretty good match. It was a pretty good performance from Jinder.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised. Jinder did a lot more in this match than I expected him to.
Yeah, he hit the cross in this match.
Yeah.
And he still didn't win.
No.
Because Jinder and Memorial Day and Seth Rollins.
Well, he did win.
Well, yeah, technically.
He won.
He didn't win the championship.
Because Seth Rollins got pissed and attacked him with a chair.
Yeah, he was like, fuck Jinder. Jinder has beaten me with a chair twice now. I'm going to get some retaliation on him. And Jinder actually hit him with the chair in this match. Because the ref was being distracted by Samir Singh, I believe it was. Sunil?
Yeah.
Fuck.
The other Singh. You don't get that one right, can you?
I never will.
Nope.
He got distracted by one of the Singh brothers. Jinder hit Seth Rollins with the chair. Later, that came back to bite him in the ass because Rollins beat his ass with a chair and beat Sunil Singh with a chair. Only once, though.
And then he went to celebrate on the announce table.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I want to throw this out there. Jinder can take a chair shot like a champ because he just no-sold every fucking one of them, it seemed.
Yeah,
he was able to get hit with a chair
off
every time and just continue to go up the ramp as if, he wasn't being hit with a chair.
Ow, that sucks. Stop it.
It was like Seth was running behind him going like this.
Ow, ow. Fucking dick, knock it off.
Yeah. It just didn't bother him. But yes, you're right. Rollins did get up on the announcer's table to celebrate his not victory, but his championship retainal.
Retain. Don't say retainal. That sounds
The fact that he
wrong.
retained his championship, I don't know what a word is. There's
Retainance.
retainance.
No, that's not a word. Retinance. Retinance.
Those are eye parts.
No, that's the retina.
Seth Rollins retained his championship and celebrated on the announce table
And then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
with a shot to the back, smashing his damn guitar over Seth Rollins, which Seth Rollins took a fall off the table, off the stage. And that's where we went. We came back from commercial, and Seth was being tended to by, good medical professionals like Joey Mercury and
I don't think Joey Mercury was there.
Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble
That's what you were
was there.
thinking
Yeah, Jamie Noble. Yeah, a real medical
We're a
professional.
terrible wrestling channel. I don't know why you follow us.
They don't.
They don't.
But we got that, and Seth Rollins was in a neck brace, and they were trying to get him on a stretcher. And what better time than ever for the fans to sing "Happy Birthday" to Seth Rollins than right now,
So,
at this moment. So they did.
So we here at It's a Work would like to wish the architect Seth Rollins a very happy birthday.
Yes, get well soon, Seth. I'm sure your neck really hurts.
Speedy recovery.
Was that obvious?
What?
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 Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was good. That was fine, I guess.
Yeah.
And now we had Nia Jax coming out in the midst of Seth trying to leave and all this and that. And this entire fucking thing made me want to kick my TV. I hate Nia Jax. I hate the sound of her voice. I hate the sound of her music. I hate the look of her face. I hate everything possible to hate about Nia fucking Jax.
I love Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, you do. He's wearing that merch.
WWEshop.com. You can pick yourself up one of these T-shirts.
They're not paying
but that's not
shit, so don't
that's
fucking
not
say
free.
it.
WWE.
Send us money if you want. Us to keep doing
WWE.
that. You want us to keep doing that? You send us money. And we do it.
Andrew.
Who the fuck is Andrew?
Andrew, the guy who made the belt.
Oh, yeah, the guy. Who
Andrew, we're
yeah.
still waiting for our paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so
This whole thing was basically Nia was like halfway down the ring, and Ronda Rousey's music hit, and Nia's like, man, I'm Nia Jax. So Ronda Rousey goes over to the announce table and gets on commentary, which she didn't say a fucking thing.
Well, she said some things, but there wasn't much things.
I didn't hear her say anything except for she was trying to get the mic on.
You
and
were
she was
so
like, oh, yeah, this
angry
works.
about Nia Jax being in the ring
Maybe.
that you didn't even hear Ronda talking.
Maybe.
It's okay.
So-
I'm right there with you.
Well, because she stood up right away. So Nia makes Ronda watch. Look what I'm going to do to this, because Nia Jax is apparently a fucking heel now. She had local talent, a little jobber thing going on in the ring, where she was like, so-and-so's going to put me in this armbar. I'm Nia Jax, and you can't put me in this armbar, so I'm going to have her put me in this armbar and show you what's going to happen. So this chick puts her in the armbar, and I'm like, wait, so you're saying Ronda can't put you in the armbar, but this jobber can put you in the armbar?
I like your Nia Jax impression. You sound just like her.
I don't think
Really
I do.
good.
I don't think so, but
Yeah.
it's
You almost look like her too.
Oh, you're a fuck, aren't you? You sure are a fuck. But can you see the resemblance? Is there one there? I can't tell.
Yeah. That Samoan
Yeah.
familial
No. So,
similarities coming out.
Nia just pretty much beat up this jobber, saying that this is what was going to happen to Ronda Rousey. And, yeah. And it was bad. And she was like, why don't you come down here and save her? Why don't you come down here and save her? 'Cause I'm Nia Jax. And Ronda Rousey's like, all right, fine. So she comes down to save her. And
Was that Jim Cornette coming out there?
No, nothing happens. She just looks at her, and they look at each other. And Nia left.
Yeah.
It was stupid, and
But Nia Jax debuted a new move, Travis.
oh yeah, she did that fucking senton thing, which looks like it's gonna kill somebody, because she does it the way that Jeff does his swantons now, and just lands her entire fucking body weight on you, and that's not healthy when you're someone like Nia Jax.
What do you mean, someone like Nia Jax? What is that supposed to mean,
You know
Travis?
exactly what that fucking means.
Someone like us?
Yes, yeah, large and in charge, brother.
Hey, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, so the segment was bad. Anything that they're doing right now with Ronda, it just makes her look foolish and stupid. And I don't like that, because
Yeah,
she was so good when she performed at Mania.
She better take the title off of Nia at Money
I
in the
sure
Bank.
hope so.
Yeah, same.
Next up, we had Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt taking on the Ascension
Yeah.
in a non-title match,
Correct.
where I really don't have much to say about this.
No.
Matt and Bray won with what they call
The kiss of deletion.
The kiss of deletion.
Correct.
Which just looked, I think it looks stupid.
I thought it was fine.
I think it's a weird move.
It's like a double Sister Abigail. It was fine.
There's no twist in it. So it's just like a, I don't know.
Like a double
Dumb move.
dumb move.
It's a double dumb move. I don't like it. But there's nothing else to say about this match. Matt and Bray won. That's fine. Shakes the champions look strong. Moving on.
To the B team.
Oh, yeah, I love the B team. The B team is backstage with Kurt Angle. Once again, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, asking for a shot at the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Yes, Kurt Angle declines, says there have been a lot of tag teams here before you that deserve the shot before you do. Mm-hmm. You've picked up 2 impressive victories over Breezango the last 2 weeks.
But it's the same team that you've beaten. You need to beat other teams.
Correct.
And they're like, well, he's like, you need to get wins over other teams.
And Bo Dallas looked at Kurt Angle and he's like, wait, Kurt, how the fuck are we supposed to beat other teams if you don't put us in matches with other teams, you asshole?
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
No, he didn't. But he did say, Kurt did say, you have to get wins over other teams. And they interpreted that as they have to win over other teams.
Right.
To get their blessing and permission to get a shot at the Raw Tag Team Championships. So what did they do? They decided they were going to start inviting all the other teams on the roster to the B Team's Memorial Day Tag Team Barbecue. I thought that was a fantastic idea.
I believe in this idea.
We would get to see that a little bit later.
Yep.
Yeah, and I looked forward to it all night. But coming out of that, we had, what else?
Bobby Roode took on Kevin Owens.
That's right, we did. We had Bobby Roode taking on Kevin Owens, and I fucking hate Bobby Roode. He's boring to me.
Yeah.
Match was again fine, but I attribute that to Kevin Owens being good and amazing. And thankfully, Kevin Owens picked up the win here. A very nice, clean win, too.
Indeed.
Because Bobby Roode was just going, he avoided the pop-up powerbomb, and then Kevin Owens got out of the DDT, and he went to do like a sunset flippy thing, and Kevin Owens just sat down and gave him the pin. Done. 1, 2, 3. It was over. I like that. I like how they did it.
Yep.
And then, because of what had happened earlier, Kevin Owens was making his way out, and Braun Strowman made his way out to confront Kevin Owens because he couldn't get his hands on him.
Confront.
Yes, because he couldn't get those hands on him earlier. He's going to get these hands now.
So he beat up Kevin Owens pretty good.
Yep.
Gave him a couple power slams.
Yep. And Bobby Roode cheered on the whole time.
Was like really stoked about it, like cheering him on, standing up in the turnbuckle, and then Braun Strowman was like, "Nah, you're getting these hands too." Grabbed him by the throat, pulled him down, gave him a power slam for his troubles, and Braun.
I like that, Braun.
Yeah.
I like when people get these hands. I do. People get those hands. It's good news.
Very.
But that was pretty much it for that.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to say.
After that, Sami
His
Zayn.
apology. His public apology.
Public apology.
For what he did last week with involving Bobby Lashley's, the other Bobby, his sisters, which he did say, these were not women, these were not Bobby Lashley's real sisters.
I was shocked.
These were actors that I hired. In fact, these actors I hired for entertainment purposes were men. They weren't even women. Unfucking believable.
My mind was fucking blown here. All right. So you mean to tell me not only were these women that we saw last week not Bobby Lashley's sisters, but they were actually men? WWE or...
Yeah, it was a real shithole of a segment. Really, the only thing we got out of this was Sami Zayn putting on his reading glasses, which is always good to see.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Lashley came out and was like, "Oh, you know what? Why don't we just settle this in Money in the Bank?" And they made a match for Money in the Bank.
They shook hands, and Bobby Lashley squeezed his hand pretty hard.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Walked away. Neat. Waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
They could have just announced that on Twitter.
That
they
was
were
not
going to do that
necessary.
match. Yeah. But, okay, whatever. So then, this was something that I was looking forward to. Someone I was looking forward to seeing on the throughout the night, but the match didn't really do anything for me. But we got to see Drew McIntyre with Dolph Ziggler taking on
Ziggy Mac.
Yeah, taking on the upstart, according to Michael Cole, Chad Gable. Upstart. He fucking debuted on the main roster almost 2 years ago now.
Yep.
He's calling him an upstart.
Seems legit.
Let's fucking put Chad Gable over.
Yep.
Way to go, Michael.
Drew McIntyre, not a whole lot to say about this match, like we were saying.
Squash match, really.
Drew McIntyre picked up the victory with a Claymore kick.
Yeah.
And
that was it.
That was that.
He just walked out. There was like no promo, nothing. He just walked out.
Yeah, so that's all I've got to say about that.
So now we are going into one of my favorite segments of the night.
Yeah.
The B Team's Memorial Day Tag Team Barbecue.
Wrestling is so much fun, isn't it?
It really is. And I mean, they had every team that you could think of. Well, not
Raw.
you could think of, but they had a few teams from Raw. They had the Ascension back in there after they took that loss.
Mm-hmm.
They had Breezango was there. Yeah. They had Titus Worldwide was there. Heath
Rhino and Slater.
Rhino. Yeah. And they had...
Hey, you forgot the Revival.
Was the Revival there? They were.
Yeah.
The Revival was there.
Trav was like, fuck the Revival.
Yeah, apparently. But I thought it was fun, and they went over the spread that they had, and they had B Team baked beans, they had B Team bratwurst, they had bo-tato chips, bo-tato salad, they had bo dogs, which didn't quite flow the same.
B Team bologna sandwiches.
They did, and you know who was loving those bologna sandwiches? Rhino.
Rhino
was really loving those bologna sandwiches.
Yeah.
But after they told everyone what their plan was, that this was to get their blessing for a Raw Tag Team Championship shot, nobody was really happy. Titus Worldwide was pretty pissed.
I didn't understand why they were upset.
I thought it was a nice gesture.
Yeah.
And I would have been fine with it. And they were explaining that, and Titus Worldwide and Titus O'Neil and Apollo are like, well, this is crap food even. Like, this isn't even good food.
Disrespectful.
And then Heath Slater had to correct them. And he's like, look, you know, in West Virginia, this would be phenomenal. This is top tier food here, bologna sandwiches.
But folks, they were not in West Virginia. They were in East Virginia.
That's not quite true.
You don't know that.
They were just in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia.
That could be East Virginia.
Whatever.
Have you looked it up on the map?
I haven't, but this escalated anyway into a food fight because wrestling, right?
Right.
Because why not? Wrestling. So they had a food fight in which the whole thing ended in Rhino getting double choke slammed through a table by the B Team.
Yeah.
Let that sink in for a minute.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel
double choke slammed Rhino through a table. Do you have that? Does that make sense to you? They were also covered in food, and they went to the back pissed off and asked Kurt Angle, they demanded a tag team title shot, which they didn't get, but Kurt Angle did make a match for next week, which would be a tag team battle royal for the number one contendership for the tag team championships.
At Money in the Bank.
At Money in the Bank.
And can I just mention how neither Curtis Axel or Kurt Angle, neither of them were able to pronounce Bray Wyatt this evening. So apparently it's something with the name Kurt and the name Bray.
Yeah.
You can't say Bray Wyatt if your name is Kurt.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize that little bit.
Well, you learned.
Yes, I did. That was nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good for you. Good for noticing. Now we have our main event of the evening. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I do want to point out, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we didn't mention anything about the dumb little fucking promos that they've been doing. Those little selfie vision promos.
Yeah.
We're not going to cover those because fuck them and they're fucking stupid.
Agreed.
That's why we're not covering them. If you like them, you're stupid, and I don't like you.
Fuck you.
Not really. You should stay tuned and you should hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, do that. And enter our contest.
Yeah. But anyway, on to our main event of the evening.
We heard a train earlier, and
so irrelevant.
So this train went by earlier, right?
An actual train, like a physical choo-choo train. You could hear it outside.
Yeah, we could hear a train outside earlier, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, and we heard it. And Trav, what did you say?
I asked what Matt Bloom is doing outside, and John was like, "Oh, I get it."
I said, I get it. Oh, yeah.
He's a train.
He's a train.
And then we discovered that he's a trainer. Matt Bloom
is a trainer. At the WWE Performance Center.
Do you guys get it?
A trainer.
A train. Matt Bloom, a train. He's a trainer. Yeah. Women's Money in the Bank qualifying gauntlet match. Main event on Raw. This started out with Bayley, and Bayley came out and she got a little interview there with Charlie, with Chaz, and she's like, Bayley, how do you feel about this gauntlet match and Money in the Bank and all this?
Why did it sound like you said Bailey?
Maybe I did.
Bailey?
Maybe I did. And she's like, well, you know, fuck the Riot Squad.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she started out with something like that because she's Bailey.
Fuck the Riot Squad. Fuck Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Fuck Mickie James.
Yeah, and especially fuck Sasha Banks. She's like, Sasha thinks that contract has her name on it, but she is wrong. That contract says Bailey, which is also bullshit because that contract doesn't have anybody's name on it.
That contract says McMahon, but it doesn't say Sasha McMahon. It says Bailey McMahon.
Bailey McMahon. Yeah, that's very, very good. Very pop culture-y of you. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about this match.
So Bailey started running the train through Liv Morgan and Sarah.
Yeah. Bailey really started running that Matt Bloom right through the Riot Squad.
The Morgan and Logan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Logan and Morgan and Logan. She beat them both.
Yeah, she beat Liv Morgan and Liv Morgan first, and then followed suit soon with Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
Again, I couldn't give a fuck. And it's not that I don't care about who the last member of the Money in the Bank match is. It's just that like the idea of the gauntlet match and just the participants of it didn't have me excited at all.
Really?
Yes.
That's
really what it comes down to. Dana Brooke doesn't do anything for me. Liv Morgan doesn't do anything for me.
I disagree.
Sarah Logan doesn't do anything for me. I knew Bailey probably wasn't going to win once I saw she was starting first. I really, spoiler alert, I wanted Ruby Riott to win this match, and she didn't.
She didn't.
But, so yeah. So, Bailey runs through Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, and then she is eliminated by Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott then eliminates Dana Brooke.
Yep.
Then she eliminates Mickie James. And then she is eliminated by Sasha Banks.
Indubitably.
Sasha Banks is going on to the Money in the Bank match.
Sasha Banks.
Money in the Bank. Bank statement.
That's how she won the match.
It is. I don't care. I mean, it's fine that she's in it.
She's not going to win the Money in the Bank.
Don't die during it.
Please don't die.
You have a pretty good tendency of almost dying in matches that involve high-risk things or that you make into high-risk things. Even if they're not high-risk things, she still finds a way to bump all fucky and make it weird and...
Bump all fucky. Yep.
Yeah, it makes me nervous. So don't die, Sasha. That's all I'm asking. But overall, didn't give a fuck. I thought that this, in theory, the idea of this match, just based on the name of this match, think about it. The Women's Money in the Bank qualifying gauntlet match. Sounds good.
Sounds cool.
It sucked. Not that it sucked, it was fine. But
it wasn't
main
like
event caliber.
It wasn't like the gauntlet match from like a month and a half ago.
It was like 2 hours of gauntlet.
That was amazing.
Where Seth Rollins was... They showed why he is the architect and why he is kind of their guy right now.
Right, so after this we moved on to American Ninja Warrior, where Nick Hansen won fall number 1.
Yep.
Fall number 2 went to Jesse LeBrec from the LeBrec Fist team.
They said something about someone being caught up in the middle rope.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Raw.
Nope.
So we're going to end it here.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you guys can enter the contest to win this Shawn Michaels pop figure and this signed photo of Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax by clicking the link in the description. You can also follow us on social media. We are both on Twitter and Instagram at IAW Wrestling, and follow us on Facebook.com/it'sawork. Fucker. Again with this bullshit. I'm gonna fire you. You can also like, share, and subscribe.
You said that, didn't you?
No, not yet.
No? Oh, okay.
Like, share, and subscribe to this video, this YouTube channel, by clicking the subscribe button down there.
It's down there.
And don't forget to click the little bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload a brand new video.
I am John with It's a Work.
And I'm Travis.
We will see you tomorrow night for SmackDown Live. Be jealous.